When will people learn? When will people learn to leave Nintendo alone? Now, I don't do much live streaming like I used to. I used to do a handful of live streaming even on my old channel, but I stopped because life, you know what I mean? But even if I was to live stream, one thing I would never do, even when I do regular content like this, I would never put Nintendo products on my channel again. I think the last one I did was like GoldenEye when I was doing my the Kaiko and the Hyperkin HDMI product, but I would never try to put any of their products up on my channel because they're quick to sue people. I mean, that's just the way it is. They don't care, and I just don't want to take the risk. So I just never ever try to put any Nintendo products on my channel. Well, apparently this guy out of Colorado did that, and not only that he did that, he did unreleased games, which I don't understand once again why people do this. This is the reason. This is the reason why what was it? Yuzu was shut down. Yuzu was out here trying to make patches for unreleased games on their emulator. Breath of the Wild, was it Breath of the Wild? No, Tears of the Kingdom. They tried to do that. So I don't understand why people are messing with Nintendo. Leave them alone. Now, I'm looking at this news article or this news video or this news report that I seen on YouTube, and I'm gonna react to it because this is absolutely ridiculous. And the things that was in this is absolutely crazy. So let me put my headset on, and we're gonna respond or react to this. If you like this video, don't hesitate to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And I'm just really baffled by how this was a thing. Why do people keep doing this? Gary Bowser, all these other people that I know the list goes on the people who get sued by Nintendo for doing stuff like this. I mean, we just talked about the other emulator, Ryujinx, was just shut down as well. Leave Nintendo alone. All right, let's listen to this and see how this goes. Oh, here we go. Sorry.
A man from Colorado has found himself in the legal crosshairs of a major video game company. Nintendo is suing him for potentially millions of dollars.
Yeah, that company is accusing the man of streaming games that hadn't been released yet. Jeremy Hahola with our 9 News Investigates team pulled the case from court now as a breakdown of what it means and why the video game world is buzzing with the news.
Yeah, I mean, it's just another one bites the dust. Like, why would you get sued? Because why would you want to get sued by a company that really gets into, the litigation and stuff when you're messing with their products? Leave their stuff alone.
His name is Jesse Keegan, a 38-year-old Castle Rock man known as Every Game Guru.
Dummy.
Just this month, Nintendo filed this copyright lawsuit in Colorado federal court against Keegan, accusing him of streaming at least 10 of Nintendo's leaked games before publication and more than 50 times.
Idiot.
For each violation, Nintendo is demanding $150,000, which could mean a cost of more than $7 million.
See, this is why you don't mess with them, because they will come after you and want to break you. Wasn't Love ROMs another company that just Love ROMs? Wasn't that another company that was sued by Nintendo as well? I mean, you just don't get it. Cut it out.
Clearly, the defendant is getting some things that are on the dark web.
Do you think Nintendo does have some sort of effective claim here?
Absolutely. What do you think? Do you think they don't have a claim? Yes, they do. Listen, look, if you want to do this, keep this stuff to yourself. Don't put it on the web for people to see. Of course he does. Of course they do. I mean,
I think this reminds me a lot of Napster and when the music industry went after kids in college dorms.
We spoke to Dr. Chris Jennings, a professor at Metro State University who teaches copyright issues to media students. He points out video game companies like Nintendo don't mind streaming of current games, but that unreleased games are huge violations.
Listen, I don't care if they're been released, unreleased, or whatever. I don't touch none of their stuff. I don't put none of that stuff on my channel because maybe one day they may wake up and they want to put the hammer on your channel or sue you because of their stuff. Oh, we don't want you to, we don't want you to stream Zelda for the day, so we're going to sue you. I mean, they're just like that.
Basically stealing the thunder, stealing the marketing, stealing the anticipation that a lot of fans of these games like and what they kind of bank on. You know, there's a certain element of money made with excitement, and they're claiming that some of that ability to make money off of those can be lost.
According to the lawsuit, Nintendo warned Keegan multiple times, but that he wrote back saying, "I have 1,000 burner channels, and we can do this all day."
Idiot. See, this right here alone, he doesn't know better. I mean, how could you mess up this bad? How could you mess up this bad to just say, hey, I don't care. Damn Nintendo, I'm just going to do this. Like, you don't understand. If you're anybody in the gaming world, anybody, even my wife knows this. Anybody in the gaming world that knows a little bit about Nintendo know that they will sue you. There's videos on this. Gaming Historian done videos on people being sued. Other companies being sued by Nintendo. Players, gamers, other nefarious ROM companies or websites have been sued. He should have known this. I don't care how many burner channels you got and how long you can do this. You won't be doing it for long. Idiot.
I'm not sure that helps the defendant out very much.
Absolutely not. It doesn't. Not at all.
Because that kind of puts the intent squarely there.
We found Keegan streaming online last week, and I reached out to him in the chat room.
Oh, okay. 9 News, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I see that.
I asked if he knew about the lawsuit. At the time, it was news to him.
No, I haven't been served.
Eventually, he texted, "I still haven't been served with the lawsuit, so I don't think it's smart to do any interviews."
But you put it on, you send them an email that you got burner accounts so you could do it all day, but you don't think you need to do an interview? You might as well just tell everything at this point. What a dummy.
He added he plans to file bankruptcy and or let them get a default judgment to avoid setting precedent for emulation streaming.
Okay, that is actually kind of smart for the default judgment side, but filing for bankruptcy ain't gonna help you, sir. Filing for bankruptcy doesn't help you against a monetary judgment. I mean, I know this is going to go kind of like the outskirts of this gaming world that I talk about, but there's another YouTuber named Tasha K who was sued by Cardi B, and I think she tried to file for bankruptcy, but that didn't help because she lost the lawsuit. She ended up owing like $1 point something million, and she tried to file for bankruptcy. I think she did. Don't quote me on that. And it didn't work. So that's not going to work. But let them get a default judgment to avoid the setting of any precedent or emulation. That kind of helps because Nintendo could get the judge or the courts on their side to have some crazy type of situation where nobody can stream any of their games. And before I get done with this video, I'm gonna tell you what I think is going to happen with all of this sometime down the road.
Now, in a statement, a spokesperson for Nintendo wrote that the company is, quote, is passionate about protecting the creative works of game developers and publishers. In the meantime, Keegan had his main YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch channels shut down because of numerous copyright claims, but
Yeah, of course that's what's going to happen. Yeah, exactly.
he still continues to pop up. Live in the newsroom, Jeremy Hohola, 9 News.
Okay.
He doesn't sound as nervous as I'm nervous for him. Lawyer, you need a lawyer.
Yeah, he's going to need a copyright attorney. But it sounds like if he doesn't defend himself very well, it's possible he's going to get a huge judgment against him, possibly in the millions of dollars. So we'll see where this one goes.
Very interesting. Yeah. It's a part of the world that many of us don't understand, but I'm glad you shared that.
The younger folks are very intrigued about this.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks, Jeremy.
All right, so enough of that. So you kind of got where we're going with this. Basically, this guy's going to lose the case. He's going to lose the case. I don't care what kind of lawyer you got. I mean, he already got all the evidence is on Twitch or YouTube or wherever he was streaming from. And Nintendo and the news company obviously has the emails and saying like, yeah, I'm going to do this, but I could do this all day. I got all these accounts. It don't matter. I'm going in, I'm doing this. So no telling whatever else they may get off of his hard drive if they're going to go that far and seize his equipment. This is what I think is going to happen sometime down the road. Nintendo or any other company, probably more likely Nintendo, is going to get to the point where they're going to be like, you know what? We don't want anybody streaming our games for like the first 2 weeks or like the first 3 weeks of a release. That's what's going to end up happening because they don't want to take the risk of, having stuff like this happen. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen, but I mean, that's just, I'll say this. That's what I feel that's probably going to happen. I could be absolutely wrong. Will it happen? Probably not. But I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo said, you know what? We're going to go back to where the first week or the first 2 weeks of a game, nobody can stream it outside of the people that we approve. And it's probably going to be like the IGNs of the world or some type of, influencer, the regular Joe Schmo is not going to be able to stream these games till probably like a week later because of people like him that's doing stuff like this. Because now they're streaming unreleased games. Like I heard that when they were streaming the latest Zelda game, and I've heard some people trying to stream that Mario and Luigi Brotherhood game or Brother game or whatever. Like, I mean, come on, y'all. You got to be smarter than this. You got to be smarter than this. You can't go around trying to, stream these games by Nintendo. You may get away with this when you're doing a Sony game. You may get away with it with an Xbox game, and that's still pushing it. But the last company you really want to deal with is Nintendo. Leave them alone. Stop it. Do not mess with this company. They will sue you, and they don't care who they go after, so stop it. It's just been too many examples of it. I just don't get it. I don't understand. Well, anyway, I'm going to get up out of here. I got some other things to do. I got some gaming that I want to do. I'm actually trying to pick up on my backlog. I got to finish Killzone 1, and I want to play all the Killzones and just stuff that I like to do around here when I just be playing games. As far as actually putting gameplay up or actually streaming games, I still want to do that, but I'm probably going to be in the process, of moving out of this house. So some stuff in here going to be torn down because we're going to be moving into a new, bigger house. We need more space. So with that being said, the streaming or just putting gameplay up may not be on the forefront, but I am going to try to finish up my backlog. I still got a little bit of games I need to finish. But one thing I will do if I put gameplay up, it will not be Nintendo stuff. Absolutely not. I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all take it easy. And hopefully you guys have a good one. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.